mixed emotions I carry in my soul. Where do I belong when I don't feel whole? Tan in the summer, they hold me tight. Pale in the winter, I lose my light. I try to blend in, but I fade like smoke. Living in between what the world provokes. Tell me who I am, tell me where I go. I'm a stranger to both, and they both say.
Salam alaikum, YouTube, what's cracking? It's your angry biracial back with another video. Y'all know how I do. I gotta keep my foot on the necks of these modern males 24/7. Man, I got another good video for you all today. This is gonna be a hot one, a controversial one, but as a biracial man, I think I'm uniquely qualified to talk about these situations. So I suggest you all grab your popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and get ready for this one. Let's get through my intro stuff so we can dive right in. There's gonna be two parts to this video. This is the one that goes on my YouTube channel. This one is toned down a bit, this one's tamer. The other one is uncensored. That one's on my Patreon.
Oh na na, met you by the corner shop, sunshine in your smile. You laugh like music, girl, you're sweet like guava wine. One touch of your hand, me whole world align. Me never knew love could feel so fine.
I date a black man. Of course black women hate me.
I date a white woman. Of course I'm on the DL.
I date a black man. Of course I don't have standards.
I date a white woman. Of course they say I have HIV.
I date a black man. Of course my dad's proud.
I date a white woman. Of course I'm a sellout.
I date a black man. Of course it's just a fetish. I date a black man. Of course black women hate me. Young black men of the community, listen.
Weird when you go into interviews on people's jobs. You leave that ghetto nigga shit at home, bro. Okay? Think with ghetto nigga shit at home, bro. Okay?
You dumb black bitch. Dumb black bitch.
But we are addressing the black girls of social media today. This bitch says, keep him please, we need to rest. Lady, you couldn't pull him on your best day. Don't worry about it, I got this.
We need to rest.
Yeah, she need to rest. That stretched out badge? Are white women more superior than black women? Well, this guy seems to think so, and he's a black man.
I date a white woman. Of course I couldn't handle a strong black woman.
There's a lot to talk about here, a lot to break down here. I know that woman ain't talking shit. Looking like that thing from the Goonies. Rocky Road. Old plain face looking like Doug Funny. And her old narrow donkey face looking husband. Old black Gumby looking ass. It's always the weirdest fucking looking people that get online and got the most shit to say about other people. Doug Funny and Black Gumby are not only exposing themselves, but they're exposing this fetish that black men and white women seem to have for each other. With black men, it's pure self-hate. Because have you ever noticed when a black man is dating a white woman, his excuse for dating her is always something about black women. They can never say, I like her culture, or she likes the same things I like. We fell in love at a furry convention, or we have the same sense of humor. Nope. It's always essentially she's not a black woman. And the only reason why that white woman felt so emboldened to come out and essentially say white women are superior to black women was because black men continuously bash and degrade black women to white women. Black men continuously uplift white women and tell them that you're so much better than black women. And this is the dynamic that so many biracial children are born into. And people have the nerve to wonder why we're fucked up. Sorry, that's my chair creaking. Why we have an identity crisis. Why we feel the way that we feel. Biracials with a white mom are born from a woman who feels threatened by black women. Who's in competition with black women. Who hates black women. Who is insecure around black women. And the only way to make her feel empowered is to get with a black man who's gonna worship the ground she walks on. Who's gonna tell her that she's everything black women aren't, and will call her his European queen, his milk of magnesia. He will let her call him the N-word. He's obsessed with being buck broken by a white woman. And there's clearly something wrong with that white woman. She looks like her brother and sister are her parents. Any white woman worth her salt wouldn't throw away her power structure and degrade herself in the eyes of her own men for Black Gumby. But this particular white woman knows black men will sell their own mother just to be with her. So check this out.
I am in a relationship with 3 men. Obviously, Shane is my main. All 3 of the men are aware of each other. That is not like they all know that I am actively in a relationship with all 3 of them. And the problem comes in when...
So old donkey face, Black Gumby is her bottom bitch. She said Shane is her main, like she's their pimp. She got her own plantation of desperate self-hating bucks begging for mistress to take them behind the shed. This is nothing but a fetish. 3 black men degrading themselves just to be in the presence of that funny-ass looking white woman. And she had the nerve to say that a black woman's stuff is stretched out when she's sleeping with 3 different men at the same time. And I promise you, she's taking care of all 3 of them. These pookies, these kangs, will do anything to be taken care of. And it's crazy because they have no shame. And they might as well all be sleeping with each other. How you gonna kiss that woman in the mouth, knowing she's sleeping with 2 other dudes and doing the same thing to those dudes that she does to you? No shame, no self-respect. It's bad when a black man by himself gets online and degrades his own women and says horrible stereotypical shit about black women. But it's another thing when you allow white women or any other race of women or men to get online and bash black women, and you just sit there and laugh with her. That's the epitome of self-hate. But the reality is, black women ain't worried about them. Their whole channel is obsessing over black women. Their whole channel is trying to throw their relationship in black women's faces. Their whole channel is thinking black women care that she got 3 buck-broken slaves on her plantation. Black women don't like weak men. They don't like fucking bum. They don't like a dollar store dusty. And they're sure as hell not pressed over an inbred, goony-looking woman who smells like a wet dog. And when one or all of those men end up like him, I hope their families keep the same energy that he kept, because it's only a matter of time. White women love them some buck-broken bucks because for them, it's power. They're the massa. It's power that they do not have in their own community. Power they don't have with white men. They the massa, and the black men are loyal dogs, just happy to be in her presence, happy to get some of the mistress's time, happy for her to take him behind the shed, give her a pat on the head, happy to be a slave on her plantation.
I was born in a world that don't know my name. Mama held me tight, but her eyes felt strange. She saw the man who